Welcome to second grade. I'm so excited to be working with you and your child. I know that this can be a very busy time of the year, so I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedules to listen to this presentation. Let's get started. My name is Nicole Dolezal. I have been married to my husband, Kevin, for 24 years this October, which is also the number of years that I've been teaching. My experiences include special education, reading intervention, and second grade. I have a master's degree in the area of reading specialist. We have two boys. Benjamin is 20, who recently graduated from Northeast Community College in Norfolk as a utility lineman. Nicholas is 17 and a senior at Millard North High School. Look for him on the basketball team this winter. In my spare time, I enjoy camping, running, playing golf, in addition to hanging out with family and friends. The purpose of this slideshow is to share with you some of our classroom schedules and routines, the behavior management system, technology, curriculum, and homework. Here is an example of what our daily schedule looks like Monday through Friday. I will also be sending a copy home, and it will be available whenever you need it. Here are some special scheduled times that we have throughout the week, which includes art on Monday, library checkout on Tuesday, guidance and media on Friday, as well as TV literature and Friday free time. Monday, Thursday is music, and Tuesday, Friday, PE, A week music, B week PE. For supplies, if you're having any difficulties finding Clorox wipes or hand sanitizer, just bring it in as you find it. Also, please send the school supplies labeled with your child's name. Just a reminder, individual pencils do not need to be labeled. Star Student is something that I do to honor each student in our classroom. Each student will be honored once a week, one time this year. I will also send out a Star Student schedule. You will fill out a Star Student poster, send 4 to 8 photographs. They can bring in 3 to 5 special mementos on Friday as a show and tell. Wednesdays, they'll be reading a book to the class, and Thursdays, I like to have you write a letter to the class about your child. Snack and recess. Our recess time this year are 9:40 as a morning recess and 10:50 as our lunch recess. We will have snack directly following morning recess, and then throughout the day, if your child needs an additional snack, they can have one handy in their backpack. Please remind them to bring a peanut-free healthy snack that can be eaten with their hands. Again, they can bring multiple snacks for the day if needed. We will not be sharing snacks, and water bottles are recommended. Again, label your child's water bottle. Our behavior management system is BIST, and BIST provides grace and accountability, and it focuses on 3 basic skills for life. The number one expectation in my classroom is that students do the right thing even when no one is looking. And I do let the kids know that it's okay to make a mistake, but it's not okay to keep making the same mistake over and over. BIST lets kids know that I'm not mad. It's just that I care about them and I want to keep them safe. BIST uses specific terminology. We'll say things like, I see, can you, even though. Those are the phrases that I'll use when I'm redirecting them and trying to get them to correct that unexpected behavior. If kids are unable to make a positive change after one redirect, they will be asked to move to the safe seat. They will complete a think sheet, and a think sheet will go home, and the student is expected to return it the following school day. Just to let you know, parents, we will be doing a practice think sheet during the first week of school, so look for that. If your child needs a specific behavior management plan, I will be contacting you personally. In addition to our BIST management system, we do use the Gator Way, which is the common expectations that we use here around Grace Abbott Elementary. The G stands for grace, A, active learner, T is trustworthy and safe, O, organized, and R, respectful. An area that we will focus a lot on is our language arts, and included in the language arts are reading, grammar, spelling. I usually do something called Daily 5, where I have a whole group instruction for about 10 to 15 minutes. Then we break into small groups and station work for, again, about 15 to 20 minutes, and then get back together for that large group instruction. And so we kind of go back and forth between whole group, where they get that direct instruction from me, and then small group where they get individualized instruction, and then station work where they get individual practice. Your students will be able to access their Wonders text online, as well as doing some online games, test taking, and other work experiences online. Spelling tests are given on Friday. I do allow retakes the following Monday. The student just needs to let me know on Friday that they would like a retake on Monday. And I like to drop the lowest test score quarterly. The NRIA is the Nebraska Reading Improvement Act. We will determine an area of weakness if the NRIA threshold is not met. I will notify you with a phone call and in writing if your child would qualify for the NRIA. It does not necessarily put your child in reading intervention. It just means they need some additional skill work to help build their reading. Here are some reading tips for you as second grade parents. Have books available in your home, visit the library, reread favorite books, keep books in the car, read while waiting for an appointment, encourage kids to write, make lists, grocery lists, packing lists, to-do lists, practice writing names, journaling, build up stamina, form some sort of a routine, start with reading a few minutes every day and increase those minutes weekly. Writing. Writer's Workshop is a framework for teaching writing. It usually will have some sort of a mini lesson that may include a quick write, read aloud, modeling. Students will be planning, drafting, revising, editing, and publishing. I'll be looking for spelling. We'll be incorporating our grammar lessons into our writing, punctuation, and other conventions as appropriate. Math Expressions is our curriculum for Millard Public Schools. It's aligned and connected to Nebraska College and Career Standards. These lessons are designed to build a deeper understanding of important mathematical ideas. Math Expressions creates high expectations for all learners and helps students become critical thinkers and flexible in solving problems in a collaborative learning environment. And so in our classroom, students will be working together, communicating and sharing ideas, as well as developing leadership skills. I'll be using some shared math talk, quick practice, daily routines, which will be led by our student leaders, where 2 students each week will get to assume the responsibility for teaching, for reviewing essential math concepts that we have been working on. It will build number sense and fluency as well. Here's just a list of all of the things, again, that I talked to you about that you'll see in those math expressions. All math tests will be given online this year. Quick quizzes will be paper and pencil, as well as fluency checks. Amplify Science is the new curriculum that was adopted last year that helps students develop knowledge, skills, and habits of mind to help them become scientifically literate and civically minded. Learning experiences intertwine science content knowledge with critical thinking tools and practices used by scientists and engineers. We have a 3D instruction approach which helps students move from a surface level of knowledge where they can learn about discrete facts to deep understanding of science content that gives the students knowledge, skills, and behaviors necessary for figuring out their world. And you can see the three areas that we'll be studying: plant and animal relationships, properties of materials, and changing landforms. Social Studies Alive focuses on my community, and we combine highly interactive learning experiences with exploration of informal text, to help students explore multiple perspectives, think critically, and make personal and civic decisions. The students are often required to work cooperatively in small groups to create projects that require multiple abilities, so every student can contribute. Essential questions provide the focus for our units of study in history, geography, economics, civics, and current events. Health focuses on introducing, developing, and applying skills that support both physical, social, and emotional well-being. And we use Sanford Harmony and McGraw-Hill Health and Wellness. The interpersonal communication skills emphasizes, again, that social emotional learning, which promotes a positive well-being, personal success, social interactions, and advocating for self and others. Some of the technology things that we will be using in second grade: ExactPath. There's a few apps on our iPads, the Keynote and the Numbers app. There'll be several second grade websites that students can access at home on the Grace Abbott page. Again, we'll be using iPads. Email is a great way to communicate with me, as well as Seesaw, which will be students communicating their work with you and others, as well as myself. You can check out that Synergy, which is our parent portal for all of your students' grades. And then again, we'll be using technology for online assessments. And that is it. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, here is my email. And I appreciate you taking the time.